everybody. Welcome back to the B Movies Podcast. Here, yet another video installment for all the latest movie news, reviews, and whatnot. The Oscars were last night, to us, at any rate. I bombed incredibly.
You didn't bomb. You didn't bomb. Of how many categories?
There were 22
categories. You got 12 of them correct.
I think it was 12, yeah, and you got 13.
13, which is good for me.
He's never beaten me before. For those who remember last week, Witney came up with the really rather terrible idea.
It's actually a bad idea, yeah.
Of the loser of this bet has to eat 3 lemons.
3 whole lemons on camera. Now, before you give me guff or, that's a stupid bet, eat a lemon, that's dumb. Have you ever eaten a lemon? Have you really done it, like sat, peeled it, and eaten like you do an orange? Probably not.
Because when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade.
You make lemonade.
We eat the goddamn lemons.
We here at the B Movies Podcast don't need that crap.
So Witney, get the lemons prepared.
I'm going to prepare these lemons.
Let us talk about the Oscars.
Them, and we can talk about the Oscars, the ceremony, and the winners.
Honestly, I think it was a night full of crazy surprises.
A few crazy surprises.
It opened with like a sort of an upset. I don't think anyone expected Christoph Waltz to actually win Best Supporting Actor for Inglourious Basterds again. Nobody thought that Brave was actually going to win Best Animated Feature. You're really pissed about that.
Because Brave is a crummy animated feature.
And I liked Brave, and it is at best the 4th best film nominated in that category.
Yeah.
It's not Pixar's best by any stretch of the imagination. It is, however, the first Disney princess movie to win.
How big of bites do you want?
I'm gonna try to peel
all of these apart.
I'm gonna try to mainline these. There was a tie this year for the first time I think since 1994.
What tied in 1984?
It was the live-action shorts. Zero Dark 30 and Skyfall tied for best
sound effects editing.
That was very, very, very odd. What else was a big surprise for you, Witney?
The biggest surprise, of course, was director for everyone.
Oh, yeah. Our camera guy, Brad, here, he actually says he picked Ang Lee for best director.
And he's the only one, and evidently a lot of Academy members.
Yeah, right. They picked him, but
everybody was like gunning for Steven Spielberg to win for Lincoln.
Everyone thought that Lincoln would be the other Oscar winner. It's like Traffic and Gladiator.
Yeah,
it would be the one.
One of those two.
Yeah, and instead everyone liked
like Life of Pi.
Yeah, Lincoln didn't go home empty-handed. It got Best Actor, it got Best Production Design, but.
But, that's not a whole lot. Life of Pi got 4 Oscars, which was the most, which I actually like to see when it's spread out like that.
Well, this is what I like about this year.
I don't like runaway years. The year the Lord of the Rings movie won, like...
It was a foregone conclusion.
Like 105
it was boring.
Oscars or whatever, and it was boring.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of great movies that year that I wanted to see rewarded. Master and Commander came out that year.
That's one of our favorite movies right there together.
I love that movie.
We both agree on that one. Seth MacFarlane hosted. I thought he was great. I thought he brought a nice sort of fanboy mentality, sort of the attitude of the people who watch movies and watch Academy Awards, not this insider, self-congratulation thing.
Right.
He kind of made fun of Sally Field for being in The Flying Nun, but then he talked about how hot she was. It's fine. It all worked out. It was funny. I thought the Von Traps gag was hilarious.
Seth MacFarlane does have a strange sense of humor when it comes to popular culture, where he prefers to go for the reference rather than necessarily the parody.
Right.
I think the Oscars are fighting an ever-losing battle, because what they want is a young, hip audience. So they keep... In the last couple years especially, they've been trying to get people like Anne Hathaway and James Franco as hosts, because they're young and appeal to a young demographic, and that was a disaster. That was an uninteresting Oscar ceremony.
Yeah.
This year they get Seth MacFarlane, because Family Guy is really popular amongst college kids.
Yeah.
Trying to sort of draw in that young audience. But the Oscars are intrinsically more about the Academy and the Academy voters, and they're not college kids.
But if that was true, they wouldn't bother filming it and showing it to people.
Well,
they are in the entertainment industry. They're trying to entertain people. And these are movies where, listen, when I was a kid, I saw a small fraction of any films nominated for the Academy Awards by the time I watched them. And I watched them every year. The Oscars showed me, there's other cool stuff. What? This movie beat the Avengers in Best Visual Effects? I never watched this. And then you look at the clips and it's showing, oh my god, that looks amazing. And admittedly, Life of Pi does really look amazing. So I think that's part of the function that it serves. But I do think, it has to be inviting. I do think it has to sort of say, listen, come with us into the Hollywood fold. Have a night. We're all going to... Jennifer Lawrence is going to fall down. It's going to be hilarious. All right, we're going to sing some songs. Shirley Bassey is going to do Goldfinger. How awesome was that?
But why on earth are you showing a number from Chicago?
Because that won Best Picture.
Ago. Yeah, a couple years ago.
Also because the producers of the Academy Awards produced Chicago.
Oh, well, I guess, that would be part of it, for sure. But I feel like there were two sides that were at battle, and they weren't really balanced too well between the young hip stuff that Seth MacFarlane was doing, which was really kind of inappropriate, and the much more sort of homage stuff to the old world Hollywood, and they were constantly butting heads
that's Seth
throughout
MacFarlane's
the evening.
shtick, though, that he will do these homages to classic films that his core audience is, or even just crap. I mean, how many? I saw a kid once at a video store singing the theme song to Surfside 6. Not because he'd seen Surfside 6, but because Seth MacFarlane did a joke about it on Family Guy.
Yeah, okay.
I thought that it was sweet, and I think I'm going to have to start eating some lemons.
I think you will. Lemons are very, very acidic, so you're going to have some antacids on hand. Also, you brought a toothbrush because acid does a number on your teeth. Okay, here we go. Oh, God.
It's like the devil is urinating in my mouth, and it doesn't taste too bad, but that's kind of the impression my body is giving me.
Oh, God. Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
I hope you don't have any mouth sores or, like cold sores right now. Think of this moment the next time you watch any Ang Lee movie.
Oh, I will.
This is why I never joined a fraternity.
I don't think we really need the Gettysburg Address for this. This is good enough.
Oh, there.
I feel like I owe you a pan of lemon bars after.
No, I don't want anything to do with lemons. It's like I can feel my gag reflex like burning away. You know? You're welcome, Internet. Oh, God!
I feel like I'm watching Cool Hand Luke now. You're welcome to cut it up or pull them apart.
That doesn't matter. The content is the same. The first nibble is actually it's kind of refreshing. It's like a spring day. And then the acid just starts building up. I am the last one.
If you eat me, you'll be out of work. Okay. That's it. Your last bit. You are. Yes!
Gonna fly now! Get me the hell out of here.
So we'd like to thank you for watching, and thank you for all of your Schadenfreude. And until next week, we'd like to remind you that we're smarter than you. There, Bubby. I'm gonna go to the midnight show.
I wanna go to the midnight show. I'm sorry, what?